What if the weapon that helped Julius Caesar reshape the ancient world wasn't just brute force, but deadly precision? The Roman Scorpion Ballista wasn't your average siege weapon. It was a mechanical nightmare for Rome's enemies, able to launch iron bolts with such power and accuracy that ancient sources claimed it could skewer 3 men in a single shot. Some say it was Rome's first true sniper tool, others believe it struck fear so deeply into the hearts of rebels that surrender came before battle. But how did this terrifying machine really work? And could the legends surrounding it, of supernatural accuracy, or hidden battlefield tactics, reveal secrets the ancient Romans never meant to share? Stay with us as we uncover the forgotten legacy of the Roman Scorpion, one of the deadliest weapons of the ancient world, and the role it played in Caesar's ruthless rise to power. To understand the Scorpion, we need to go back to a time when Rome was expanding rapidly, and its military genius was unmatched. The ballista, originating from Greek siege warfare, was already known in the Mediterranean world. But Rome did what it always did best: it refined and weaponized the concept on an entirely new scale. The Scorpion, or Scorpio, was a smaller, portable version of the heavy ballista, capable of rapid deployment and deadly accuracy. It looked like a twisted cross between a massive crossbow and a modern artillery gun. Julius Caesar, always one to blend fear and finesse in warfare, brought the Scorpion to the front lines of Gaul. According to his own accounts in Commentarii de Bello Gallico, his engineers used them not just for sieges, but for surgical strikes. A single bolt could tear through a shield wall, or silence a commander giving orders from a distant hill. Imagine standing in a field and seeing a comrade, 50 yards away, impaled mid-command, the bolt slamming him into the ground. That's what the Scorpion could do. But what many don't know is how versatile, and terrifyingly silent, this weapon truly was. Unlike catapults or full-sized ballistae, the Scorpion was relatively quiet. There were no booming sounds, only the soft twang of twisted sinew cords, followed by the whistle of death. Roman legionaries nicknamed it the Whisper of Mars. Some Roman chroniclers whispered that certain Scorpion crews could strike a bird mid-flight, or pick off a single man through a window slit. Were these exaggerations? Maybe. But new archaeological discoveries suggest that some variants had aiming mechanisms and tension precision rivaling modern long-range weapons. So here's the question: was the Scorpion just a weapon? Or was it part of a larger psychological campaign to crush rebellions through fear and legend? Some modern historians have uncovered letters from Gallic survivors describing these bolts as coming from nowhere and possessed by Rome's dark gods. Caesar may have been waging a war not just of steel, but of the mind. Today, military engineers marvel at the Scorpion's design. Some have even built functioning replicas, revealing just how advanced Roman engineering truly was. In fact, its influence can be seen in the development of torsion-powered weapons well into the medieval era. But more than a tool of war, the Scorpion tells a story of how power isn't always loud. Sometimes, it whispers. When researching this episode, we dug through Roman siege manuals, accounts from Caesar's campaigns, and even reconstruction projects by modern ballistic engineers. What we found was a mix of awe, fear, and raw admiration. Caesar's siege at Avaricum. Scorpions lined the walls. The siege of Gergovia. They targeted high-ranking rebels in broad daylight, decapitating leadership without ever charging the line. One chilling account even describes a Gallic chieftain being pinned to a wooden gate mid-escape, his body found 2 days later, still stuck upright. And yet, despite its terrifying reputation, very few Scorpion remains have been found. Why? Were they destroyed on purpose? Hidden? Or was there something more about their design Rome didn't want remembered? If the Scorpion Ballista really could instill terror with just a single shot, what does that say about how Rome chose to win wars? And if such a powerful machine could disappear from historical records so quietly, what other weapons, tactics, or truths have been lost to time? Let us know what you think. Was the Scorpion just the beginning of psychological warfare as we know it? Drop your theories in the comments, and if you're into untold truths and hidden legends, hit that like button and subscribe to Dark Truth TV, because sometimes, history doesn't shout. It whispers.